Have you heard of white quitters? They are not employees who leave organizations without fuss or silently, but they are a bunch of executives who are just doing the bare minimum, not going beyond threshold levels of work. So they arrive and they punch and they leave. So it's punch, lunch, punch. They typically shun out hours of opportunities to work. So there are two categories of quiet quitters. From my experience of over 37 years in different stages of my career in production, in materials, in supply chain, operations, sales and marketing, at middle management as well as at top management, there are distinct characteristics which we can identify. So the first subcategory are the ones who are typically over-promoted and have reached a block in their careers. Their skill levels upgradation is stagnant. They have not grown with their designation, usually promoted for performance and not potential, and run into roadblocks. We have lost a good employee by over promoting, and with no sufficient skill sets have created an unpleasant situation not only for the organization but also for a employee. For example, a very good supervisor having a lot of experience and technical know-how gets promoted to a production engineer, and over a period of time management changes and gets promoted to a production head, and then over a period of time gets promotion to an operation head, very good in his area, moves up to a ladder, moves up the ladder, and there is an opportunity in NPD. So technically on the shop floor, fantastic, very good technical skills. So NPD head requires a different skill sets. He needs to understand about innovation, needs to understand about creativity, needs to understand about the market, needs to understand the cost element, the costing, the gross margin, and the effect of schemes on product pricing, the segmentation, the price market fit, value engineering, Six Sigma. He needs to understand MCF, that is the material color finish. He needs to understand consumer. He needs to investigate UX. He needs to go out to the consumer. But the mindset for the evolved role is absent. The skills, communication, crunching has not evolved. Yesterday's ways of working does not hold water in this VUCA world of working. So there is frustration, and that reflects in in his words, in his communication, in his work, and also avoidance of work, that which is very obvious. And the second category are the undermotivated employees, or the employees with a lack of motivation. These employees have continued to be pushed for results while there is little concern for them as employees. It's true in certain cases. There are two ways about it, and this brings me to something that I firmly believe in. If you want to do something, nothing can deter you. If you don't want to do it, anything can be a roadblock. It's a mindset. The first type of quiet quitters who have a skill problem, who have communication problem, who are not growing themselves or not harnessed themselves, but stopped learning and just want to be there to deliver minimum results and minimum threshold of work. These are the quiet quitters, executives who will hamper and spoil the atmosphere if not dealt with. So what we require for them to be upskilled is a very robust performance management system, and if that doesn't work, then on a performance improvement plan with actual targets, and review the achievements on time-bound performance improvement plans. If not done, the rub-off effect of these people on the department, on their colleagues, on the colleagues from different departments is going to be huge. And so, higher the quiet quitter in the hierarchy, the more is the damage. So, the interest of the organization, and in the interest of the organization's well-being to move forward, these guys need to be identified. The second category of people who have been undermotivated or who lack motivation, once they reach their newfound enthusiasm in their motivation level, they can join the mainstream and become achievers. But the first categories are the fence sitters, and if there is no improvement, they need to be segregated. I thought I've covered whatever I know on Quiet Quitters. Thank you.